All right, here we are once again in the grand finals of Alberta Beatdown 2. This is going to be game 3 of xSixMkengyn against RevSaroVati, and the map is going to be kCaZ Plateau, as that is the choice of the loser of the last game, which was SaroVati. And well, the last time we saw these players play on this map was when the match that Mkengyn knocked SaroVati out. But this was one, I believe, the only map that SaroVati actually managed to take a win on. And it looks like he's going to be gearing up to do the exact same thing. The last time what we saw was just a really well-executed 6-gate timing attack that caught Mkengyn a little bit off guard. Mkengyn trying to get a little bit greedy in that game. His Roach Warren, which wasn't quite done in time, and he just did not have the units that he needed to hold the attack off. But apparently both of the players talked about that game, and I don't think Mkengyn is going to be making the same mistakes here.
No, I think the biggest part in that game is that he chose to go for the hatch first and delayed his Zergling speed, so when the 6-gate did hit, all the Zerglings, which is usually the choice unit to re-rally when you're under pressure, didn't have speed, and they were just kind of useless. This is a really, really good map for Protoss for Zerg, so I'm not surprised if I took it. It's one of the few maps in the map pool where Protoss can actually afford to go next to the first hatch scouting, and we will probably see a hatch out of Zerg, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a speedling opening coming out of MK. He is up 2-0 in the best of 5, so we could also see cheese. So we'll have to see where we go from here. And the hatch first going down for MK, as well as the forge going down for SaroVati. I'd like to see cannons, but MK's been really diligent putting drones on patrol to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, Mkengyn is not somebody who lets Protoss players block his hatchery for very long, if at all. And now the probe is going to be running around scouting out, and so far he's seen the same thing that he saw in the game that he won. So SaroVati getting pretty comfortable, but Mkengyn might be luring him into a false sense of security here. He's probably going to hit the roach timing a little bit better than the last time the game went exactly as it did so far.
See a gas going down for MK, so he's probably going to be getting his speed up as soon as possible, so we do not have a repeat of the last time these two met on this map. See one gas going up for SaroVati, as well as the Nexus going down shortly after, so it's not too far behind Zerg. But are we going to be seeing what kind of style from SaroVati? Are we going to be seeing like a double Stargate? Are we going to be seeing Turtle up into Colossus Void Ray? What's going to happen? MK is one of the people who isn't afraid to abuse infestors, so if you sit back and wait too long, he's just going to have too much production, and the fact that he uses infestors is really hard to stop him once he gets rolling on a 3 or 4 base economy.
Yeah, the infestors are just so scary to deal with. They shut down gateway units so well. You can narrow Parasite Colossus or just make them not participate in the fight. They're a very, very scary unit to deal with overall. And I don't know, SaroVati is somebody that I don't think I've seen use Colossus very much, if at all. I think we've seen one game out of him where he used Colossus. And whether he uses them this game is still yet to be determined, but I think maybe a switch from that over the 6-gate that he did last time is something that he definitely wants to consider. So far, we're seeing an exact repeat of what happened last time as on SaroVati's side. He's just got this wall up. He's going to break down the Cybernetics core and rebuild it in his main base later on in the game when it does decide to move out. He's going to be getting forge upgrades this time, which is something that was severely lacking in his strategy last time around. Meanwhile, back in the base of Mkengyn, he's just continuing to drone up. He's got that speed on the way, like you said. And the question is he going to get that Roach Warren up in time? Is he going to get that lair up in time? Because last time that this happened, like I've said so many times already, he just teched a little bit too late. The 6-gate timing showed up, and he died to it.
Yeah, it's really impressive if you notice MK did spot that hidden probe that was meant to scout. And now he's not going to know that SaroVati is going to coming at him with a Roach timing attack. Is he getting lair? He looked around, so he knows he's not on 3 bases just yet. And that really sucks, because now that he's walled in, it's really hard for him to scout. I would have liked to see Sentry instead of Stalker, but we're going to have to see what kind of tech he wants to go down. He does have 2 gas. He's not working on getting his 3rd or 4th yet. And we do see a Twilight Council, so we're probably going to be seeing a 6-gate blink timing attack.
Yeah, this time around, Mkengyn's got his Roach Warren up way earlier than he did that last time, so looking to be a little bit better. But look at this, he's actually going to throw down a Twilight Council. This is, I think, is the first deviation that we've seen out of SaroVati since the last time we saw him play PvZ on this map, and well, could be blink.
Well, I think
more gateways on the way.
He's actually floating a lot of gas, so we might be seeing DTs as well, but no, there's the blink going down, and we're going to be seeing 4 more gateways go down for SaroVati. And he's going to try and hit a timing where the Zerg's taking his third base. Last game we saw xSixMkengyn had that third base up running for a while, and he lured him into pulling all the drones off, which he had no point in attacking the third. He just went and killed him. So we're gonna have to see how this plays out. If MK is just like, okay, I'm up 2-0. What's a really common build? 6-gate timing attack with Blink. I'm just gonna sit, crush it, and take the series from there.
Yeah, if there was ever a way to crush gateway timing attacks, it is roaches with tunneling claws. And that's exactly what he's going for. He realizes that if he's going to be going up against a 4 or 5 gate or a 5 or 6 gate timing attack, there's the Cybernetic core being rebuilt in the main base. Like I said, if he's going to be going up against a 5 or 6 gate timing attack, then he's going to be playing defensive, and having speed isn't really going to help him. What's going to help him is being able to burrow, being cost effective in the engagements, and having that extra mobility while burrowed is going to be even more useful so that he can circumvent things like force fields and just pull some of the weaker units back. So I really do like this play out of xMkengyn so far.
He has the Overseer already, so DPs aren't going to be really much of a worry. Now, he's getting a robotics facility to get an observer, but I think if he gets greedy and chooses to just go and attack, he can really get burnt by the roaches. And I think would be really cute to see is if MK would burrow the roaches on the ramp, allow the stalkers come into his base, whirl all the units, burrow the roaches up, and pinstorm from there and kill him with the rallying units. But we do see MK taking a really far away third base. Probably not likely to be scouted. He's probably going to be looking on the lower ramp or closer to his main. But we got a couple stalkers going around on the map with MK starting to take his supply lead 88 to 78 while getting +1 air attack and roach burrow. So here come a lot more stalkers, and we're going to be seeing some pressure from the Zerg.
Yeah, but as soon as SaroVati sees that those roaches have tunneling claws, he's a little bit more weary about engaging with him. He accidentally blinks, or I wouldn't say accidentally, but blinks a little bit too many stalkers there, and that puts him on the cooldown. He is going to have to fall back. And one of the things that I really liked about xMkengyn, when he took that third base, he used these Zerglings to scout out every inch around this expansion to make sure that there were no hidden pylons or probes or anything like that. And now he's confirmed that SaroVati has no idea that that third base is there. And he's going to go straight into this expansion, try and pick off as many buildings as he can. Nice blink forward to pick off a few more of those. There is an observer overhead, and there is no escape for these roaches. He might have to engage right here, or he's just going to unburrow, try to run.
This is actually really big. Burrow or roach speed has to finish it. He's able to actually kill all these roaches, and this is really, really huge. He's really got he's got 10 roaches on production, but there's a really big timing window right now with these stalkers. He's been putting a lot of pressure. There's a bunch of overweights here. There's really no units right now. There's a bunch of pop out a bunch of roaches and speed them. And we got to hope SaroVati doesn't get greedy here and lose all these units while he's taking his third base. It's actually really, really good. Good timing.
Yeah, and there's just not enough stuff here for xMkengyn. This is the same thing that happened.
Exactly. Double blink this time.
Yeah.
Drones are stopping. Here come the drones. Overlords are coming. They're soaking up a lot of damage. And again, roaches are popping. And we can't really rally from the third base. It's so far away. There's no creep spread. And if you look at the unit count, we're up 59 probes against 44 drones. And the blink stalkers are going to be too much to handle. And there's DG for xMkengyn.
Very nicely done by SaroVati. That is exactly the reason why he chose that map. Realized that he had to change up his strategy a little bit from the last time that he used that exact build, and it worked out. So he's
that was really, really good timing.
Yeah.
Before roach speed kicked in, like perfect timing. That was really impressive.
He saw the opportunity to take the win.
Yeah.
And he took it. So that's going to tie up the series 2-1, and we're going to go right into game 4.
Yeah.